Back for another one.
Daegu Diamond Talk brought to you by our sponsors. Right, starting off with Go-Go's. You may remember Go-Go's, but your knees might not. But your party spirit still does. No more bag drinks at Go-Go Pub. We kind of grew up, but everything else is still a poor decision in the best way. They've got cocktails strong enough to make you text your ex.
Hookah clouds thicker than your last I'm done drinking promise.
A dance floor that does not judge.
Beer pong like you're back in college, but better aim, hopefully.
It's the same Go-Go's energy, just upgraded and slightly more responsible. Results may vary after 2 drinks. Downtown Daegu, Go-Go's, don't overthink it, just show up.
All right, so that's our headlining sponsor. And we've got a second sponsor, Communes. Alone by choice or just early to the party? Welcome to Commune's Lonely Hearts Club. Downstairs, dim lights, indie rock playing like it read your diary. Songs that hit a little too close after your third drink.
It's dim enough that you forget what time it is and who you came with.
Open mic, shoot your shot, miss your shot, still get applause.
And Wednesday trivia where Google isn't allowed but confidence is.
Come alone, leave with a story, or at least a questionable decision. Communes, it's not lonely down here. All right, and welcome back. Thank you again to our sponsors, Go-Go's and Communes. I hope everyone had a good weekend last weekend. I heard some people made it out. Defying Strikes went to what? Carried that over to Narito, and good times were had. So thank you again, and don't forget to subscribe. I think we're still sitting around 40-something subscribers. Let's make that milestone 50 this time, hopefully. And thank you again. All right, so we're just going to get straight into action. We had a proper doubleheader on April 25th. Mm-hmm. All teams played 2 times. And we'll start it off with a 10 a.m. game. You want to take that one, Greg?
Just quick run through the scores, right? That game was Defying Strikes at Weekend Warriors. We were undefeated going into that game, not after that game. Defying Strikes beat us 18-16.
That was a close one. Anything you could remember from that one?
Too long ago.
It was too long ago.
Too many beers had in between.
All right.
We lost. We had the DSL Littles T-ball game after that. There's probably, what do you want to say, 20, 30 kids running around the bases there?
I think, I don't even know if I was there by then, to be honest.
Okay.
I missed it, so.
Injury-free, good time.
From the pictures that I saw, it looked like there was, a good handful of kids out there having fun. Weather was nice all day,
yeah,
which was super cool.
Yeah.
Hope all the littles got their swings in, and injury-free, so that's good.
We got some prospects for the future.
12 p.m. game, we had 50 going on 5 versus Defying Strikes. HYCM AP got their first win of the season over Defying Strikes in that one. Low-scoring affair, 12-9. Hats off to Quentin and his team. I don't even know were they playing at full strength then?
They didn't have their full team, but they've had most of everybody who had been showing up. Show up for that game.
So they won that 12-9.
The Strikes beat the undefeated team, then lose to the defeated team.
Right. So that was
maybe the break got them.
A little back and forth there. 1:30 p.m. One that you took part in.
Yep. So Quinton's team coming hot off their win, took it to us again in a lowish scoring game. They beat us 14-13. No excuses for us. I think the long break, the doubleheader vibes. But his team played us tough the first time we played them, and they did it again. So another well-earned win for Quinton's team.
Well, I'm just looking at the scores from both their games. They're both super low scoring, like 20, 22 runs for 2 of their games. Like,
yeah.
One thing I heard just
through
the talk was, Foster was flying around out in the outfield. G1,
mm-hmm.
I know he plays a little inside the diamond and outside the diamond.
Someone who doesn't get maybe a lot of recognition, Jesus been playing a great shortstop for them.
Right. I know
he's not known to be a shortstop really so much.
It's been kind of musical chairs with their team at shortstop, and whoever's healthy in there, gets a chance at playing shortstop, and Jesus Bay's kind of found a home there. So,
yeah.
The defense, and that's great. That's great for them. So they 2 wins off that doubleheader. I remember Quentin. I think he brought everyone around after that. He was hyped after that one. So good job, Quentin, and 50 going on 5. 3 p.m. we had Hellhounds at Stranger Swings. They were leading the whole game. And we put together a strong seventh inning. We were coming back, but we fell one run short. Our bats just didn't wake up until the end of the game. It's kind of how it's been for us the past couple weeks. But we had them scared there for a bit. I think we were.
I remember this comeback. Yeah, you guys had almost got it back in the bottom, right?
We were in the single digits for a while that game. Bats finally woke up in the seventh, and the Hellhounds got us there. And they were stoked. They were barking and doing what they do out there. And
I remember Jason Riley joined their team huddle after that game.
Did he?
On the field?
Oh gosh!
I think he maybe high-fived a couple of you guys.
All right. Well, hats off to you, Hellhounds, and nice win there. 4:30 p.m. I'll just keep it rolling because I played in this one too. We got Stranger Swings at the Monsters. This was at 4:30 p.m. We got that one 18-14. We finally settled back in. I like having the second game right after your first game in a doubleheader. The bats were alive and well, and our defense was really sound. They put up some runs in the seventh, or else it would have been a little more lopsided. I think we were up by close to 10 maybe going into the last inning, and then we just
the outs find you, right?
The outs, if you're up by 10, hopefully you can make 3 outs, but and we closed that one with an 18-14 win. 6:30 p.m. our finale of the day.
Yep, I umped that game. That was Monsters and Hellhounds. That game, I wouldn't say it was so much back and forth. It was more the Monsters just consistently put up more runs every inning than the Hellhounds did every inning. So just the lead kind of grew steadily throughout the game. I think they did put up quite a few in the 7th inning, but again, that was so long ago. That was, looking at the scores from those past games, like that was the highest scoring game of the doubleheader. That usually means either people have been hitting the drinks too hard, or the ball flies a little bit further at nighttime.
I do firmly believe that. I was going to say that. I think the ball does come off the bat a little bit better when it gets darker and a little colder out there. So, but the Monsters found a win there and kind of staying alive in the standings. So
final score there 27-17.
All right, and so then we had a nice break. A lot of us had the Friday off, so the Tuesday off. If you were lucky enough, you had the Monday off as well to make it a nice 5-day weekend.
Did you?
I did.
Monday?
I had the Monday, so I had a 5-day weekend. Luckily, my dad was in town, so I got to spend some time with him. Some notable things that I did: went to Burger Fest, met up with you and some people around the league. It was kind of near downtown. Some craft burgers, craft beers.
No, it was Terra.
It wasn't craft beers. No, they were
Uncraft.
Chunwon 12-ounce beers, but they were craft burgers and chicken burgers, beef burgers, and it was good vibes out there. It was packed, real small venue, but they had some live music and vibes were up.
Only the second year of that festival, and actually I saw on Instagram today they are confirmed coming back next year.
Good.
So be on the lookout for that next year.
Didn't do too much with the Saturday, Sunday, but then my dad came back into town, spent time with him Monday, Tuesday, did Palgong-san,
nice.
got Bowie.
Yep. Oh, wow. Your legs weren't sore after the doubleheader?
No, I was good by Tuesday. He, on the other hand, was struggling getting up that mountains. He doesn't hike too much these days, so
there's no mountains in the ocean.
He was hurting the next day on his flight. So
yeah.
And Greg, what'd you get up to?
A couple of us went out to Gorebol, had a little camp on the beach there.
A lot of DSLers, right?
Yeah. Probably in total 10 of us. Played some beach games, had a fire, had a barbecue.
Nice.
It was a good time. Yeah.
And you stayed the night out there, right?
Yep. Not camping on the beach. I did get a little accommodation, but next time I totally like to get a tent and join the rest of the crowd out there for the full night.
And then it rained on the Sunday, right? So you probably just got up and left, right?
It started raining around like 4 a.m. I think some of the campers packed up and headed out early, but can't say it really affected me too much.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, good time.
I'd like to get out to the beach sometime soon, maybe when the season ends. And let's jump into our last weekend's games. May 9th, We tipped off at 11 a.m. 50 going on 5 at the Monsters. Anything you want to add leading into that weekend or weather-wise? Or
So not about the game, but I think that was probably the most beautiful weekend we've had so
nice.
far. It hasn't really gotten Daegu hot yet. So we've avoided.
I know it's been a nice spring, right? Usually spring's a
Yeah.
very small window here, 2-3 weeks, maybe a month at most. But this is the nicest spring that I can remember since I've been living in Daegu. So minimal winds, not too hot on the face.
I got a nice little sunburn.
I didn't walk away with any sunburns. Luckily, I was kind of hanging out in the dugout until our game started at 5. I was trying to save some energy in that regard. But cool. So 11 o'clock. You want to tip us off with that one?
I was there for that game. We'll talk about it later. We didn't play till 5, but I was there around 10:30. I had just gotten off the bus. I was picked up by Jae-soo Bae. He loaded me into his car.
Cool.
Because he did have this first game. And apparently he got his first 2 at-bats and then remembered he had to go play a hardball game and left.
Oh, is that right?
In the middle of the first game.
Like he forgot?
I don't know.
Oh.
I was like, Jae-soo was there, then he wasn't.
Oh my gosh. So who were they playing at shortstop then?
Serta?
Was it Serta?
I think it was Serta. Then who slid over to third? Couldn't tell you.
All right.
That game, it was quite a whopping, we'll say. We don't have to get into the inning by inning on this one, but final score on that one was 50 going on 5, and the Monsters 27. Some special shout outs. We'll give a shout out to Amanda on 50, going 4 for 4, 2 RBIs, so 2 out of 5, 40% of the offense there. And the Monsters, our good buddy Zach Stump had, I think, his best game of the season. Hit for the cycle. I couldn't tell you the exact order, but I know the last one he needed was a single. So I don't know if he stopped at 1. I don't think he even realized that what a cycle was. I think it was a true, legitimate single. 6 RBIs. And in his first time playing in the infield, he played a really good second base. He was getting his chest down,
right,
making force outs, making throws, doing it all there. So good on you, Zach.
Trending in the right direction. Very, very nice rookie season he's been having so far. Hats off to you, Zach. And after the day was kind of done, I was able to get with John Yu of the Monsters for an interview. Super cool guy. If you haven't met him, go up and chat with him. One of the nicest dudes, seriously, around the league. Really, really smart, intelligent guy.
Yeah.
And Greg got a chance to ask him a couple questions, and here that is.
DDT on-field interview here with John Yu of the Monsters.
Yeah.
There, show the uni. There it is. There's too many green teams, man. It's hard to figure it out. So, John, this is your second spring season in the league. How did you find out about the league? You're a Korean person. You told me off camera that you're from Busan.
Yeah.
So how did you come across this league?
So my girlfriend's in Epic group chat, and I believe LV was promoting the DSL, and then she told me there's a softball league. Then I joined last year. Yeah.
So you were convinced.
Yeah.
So how's that been for you? How's the experience coming out here, seeing all these people?
It's really nice. One thing I like especially is that how some of the parents bring their kids.
Yeah.
That's something that nothing happens like that in Korea.
Yeah.
But it's something that American culture or Canadian cultures do, and I really like that family vibe. Yeah.
It's changed a lot in the past couple of years. Very accepting for families. I also enjoy that. So you spoke about America, Canada.
Yeah.
Obviously, you speak English very well.
All right, thank you.
Have you ever lived abroad?
So I moved to California when I was
that makes sense. Okay, I can hear it. Yep.
And I studied middle school, high school, and college there. And then I came back after college. Yeah.
Where'd you go to college?
I went to UC San Diego.
I've heard of them. Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Great place, San Diego. Yeah.
Jory's behind the camera there. You spent a lot of time in San Diego.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. You know what's up. Yeah.
Beautiful. Lots of surf, right? Your dad?
Near La Jolla, is it?
La Jolla. Yeah. That's where the campus is at.
Right,
yeah.
right. Beautiful. That's
beautiful place.
Beautiful.
Jory says beautiful place.
Yeah.
So I know you've come from a baseball background. When did you start playing baseball?
So I started playing in high school, like American high school.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So
really?
play freshman year, but you know how American baseball, they play in the spring season?
Yeah.
So freshman I played, and then after sophomore year I was in track, so I just didn't play baseball at all. And then college there was like intramural baseball thing. So I started playing again.
My school didn't have baseball. We had softball like this.
Oh, okay.
So, okay. Where were you playing when you played baseball?
I play infield, so I play
It shows.
middle infield, the second base or shortstop, and that's where I play now.
How do those skills translate to slow pitch softball?
I think it
What's similar, what's different?
it translates the same, but since the field is small, you gotta get rid of your ball real quick.
Yes.
I think that's been the biggest, and then I feel like I gotta throw better with that quick throw, but that's what I'm adjusting right now.
Thankfully, there's not so many fast people around. You get a little extra second. You can double clutch it. We talked about your swing from baseball. How is that different from a softball?
Oh,
So for people that have baseball experience that have just joined the league, what should they be looking to change?
so I remember last year I did my normal baseball swing, upper swing, but it was getting me a lot of pop outs and maybe ground balls to the shortstop. So I realized I gotta change something. So I watched YouTube, do the chop swing or level swing. I think that changed me a little bit this year.
Very good. We're coming up on playoff time. Your team is sitting about in the middle of the pack today. You guys had a good game today.
Yeah,
You
we
guys
did.
blew the doors off of Quinton's team.
Yeah.
What's your team vibe going into the playoffs?
You know, even though we were losing a bit, hey Tim,
Get that guy on camera.
you know, we always had good spirits. We always like hype each other up. We always cheer when even there's a bad play. We always like cheer each other up, have each other's back. So I think we'll be good. We'll be good in the playoffs, and then I see ourselves going all the way.
Okay. I hope not.
What do you like to do?
When you're not playing softball, what do you like to do off the field?
So on Saturday, if there's a softball's not on the Saturday, I go on like hiking.
Okay.
So last bye week there was a festival at Bisursan, and they had a azalea festival.
Oh, okay.
So me and my girlfriend hike up and watch the azalea bloom.
Two more questions for you. Anyone on your team you want to give a shout out to? Someone that's been performing really well, you feel like doesn't get a lot of attention.
Honestly, everyone deserves it, but it can't be anything without our captain Tim. He's been great, and you know, his daughter Legion's playing, and she's playing well too. So, but Tim has been nothing but the best.
One more question for you. Top 3 mountains in Korea for a hiker. Go.
Top 3 mountains. So the toppest mountain is in Jeju Island, Hallasan.
Most fun?
Most fun, yeah. So I was drunk as F. I was hungover that day when I was hiking with my friends. It took us 10 hours to go up and come down. But highly recommend it because, you know, you have fun with your friends.
It's a volcano.
Yeah, it's a volcano. You see the little lake on top of the mountain. So that's fun.
Okay, I've not done that one yet.
Bisursan's nice with the whole
Never done that
festival.
one. Yep.
That's nice. And let's see, Apsan's really good. It's also steep, but it's really nice.
The initial straight up.
Yeah, it's really tough, but it's nice. Yeah.
Thank you, John. That's John of the Monsters. Another on-field interview. Closing out. All right. So thanks again, John. Second year in the league. He's really enjoying it, and we love having him around the field. So the next game, actually, we were very much on time. The 1 p.m. game started at 1 p.m., unlike past weeks, was the 50s playing a back-to-back going up against the Hellhounds. So I did ump that game. Again, the 50s, they had lost a player. I think they were maybe down to 10 through that game. Maybe a little tired coming off of the direct back-to-back. That game, just every inning, the score seemed to get a little bit bigger. Not too many memorable plays, I would say, throughout that game. Final score on that one was 50 going on 5, scored 9, Hellhounds 25. Anyone you want to shout out?
So some outstanding performers from that game. Serta having a big day, asserting himself. 4 for 4 home run, 3 RBIs, 2 run scores. So that's over 50% of their production right there in Serta. I think he bats right in the meat of the lineup, so he's getting the job done, and I think he got thrown over at shortstop once Jasu Bay left, so he was making plays there, and that's a tough position to be thrown into. So I think he did as well as he could have.
Yeah, I remember him stopping the ball there, doing pretty well.
Right, because I think he's mostly probably playing on the corners.
Yeah, first and third, right?
And then from the Hellhounds, my colleague, my coworker, my buddy, Kevin Lee, huge day, 4 for 4, 3-run home run, 4 RBIs, 3 runs scored.
How many barks?
Ton of barks. Playing a solid shortstop like he usually does. And, he's having a good time out there. You can see it. He's always laughing. You can see it in the Bates photos.
Yeah,
he's just
the Spider-Man.
Doing Spider-Man. He's doing something funny. He's a really high-energy guy, and we really enjoy having him in the league. I'm surprised it took him this long to get out to the field, just because he's been in Daegu for so long. He likes to hoop, and finally he got convinced to play, and we're really glad that he made that decision to come out. So he's bringing his young son out there, and
was that the boy in the soccer uniform?
Right, I think he is on a soccer team. Maybe plays on Saturdays, so I think they might have came from the game or something. But
cool.
Hats off to you, Kevin. Nice job, and way to help your team out with the win there.
At the end of the day, I was able to interview the Hellhounds captain, Cheech, and let's see what he had to say about his day at the field. All right, DDT on-field interview here with Cheech, captain of the Hellhounds. Cheech, how you guys doing today?
We're doing pretty good. We went 1-1 on the day. I think our team just lost some gas at the end, but all in all, great day from everyone out there.
So you are a first-time spring captain. Before we speak to that, how did you find out about the league?
So I was out downtown one evening, and
Sure.
yeah, naturally, right? Nicola and her little group were downtown.
Yeah.
She heard me talk. Oh, you're military? You're American? You should join the DSL. It's like, okay. And we went from there. Waited for it to pop up on Facebook and signed up immediately as soon as I could.
It was that easy?
It was that easy.
How's the transition from, I know you captained in the fall league, but from being a spring player to a spring captain? I know there's a lot of extra responsibilities and everything.
So yeah, definitely from spring player to spring captain. As a player, you show up, you put in the work, and you cheer on the next team, right? As a captain, yeah, a lot more behind the scenes, a lot more stuff going on, and playing fall ball prepped me for that, or captaining in fall ball, should I say. Definitely prepped me for the spring league. Not as much goes behind fall ball, but
right.
Yeah, a lot more in the spring league. Yeah, super easy.
Without dropping any details, can you talk about maybe the biggest challenge of being a captain? I think you're the first captain that we've had on the program this season. I don't think so. We haven't gotten Rob, haven't gotten Tim. No, we got Tim. Second captain, but we didn't ask him about captaincy questions. Shoot.
What was the question?
Yeah.
Most difficult thing about being a captain?
Oh, the most difficult thing about being a captain? Well, that's a tough one. I'm going to leave you with 2 of them. I think the first one is actually contacting your team and getting 100% commitment. Just on the day. We all have plans. We all travel. We all... but just waiting last minute to write your lineup just because you don't know who's going to show up. Or you do, but then they may not. So that's definitely a weekly challenge. We've got some great players, and they do communicate well, so that's pretty good. I'll say the other thing as far as the captain goes would be outlining the rules, and rules, I'm not going to say they change as we continue throughout the season, but they have to be more defined. And
Fair.
I'll say in the captain's chat, they're not always defined. There are votes and polls put out there, and we come together as captains and we decide, hey, yes or no, and then once that decision's made, we all walk out with the same mentality of this is how it's going to be.
There's a lot of strong personalities who care a lot about the league, and maybe some differing opinions. What are we talking about? I know you are in the Air Force, right? You are completing soon 20 years of service. What are your plans for your retirement? Retirement?
Yeah, so I completed 20 years, April 18th. My retirement date is
Congratulations.
1 August. After that, Mike Tomasula from the DSL. He works at MAS Car Sales.
Yeah.
I got my formal acceptance letter of employment or whatever on Monday. So I'll be starting that gig 1 August.
You're going to be selling cars.
I'll be selling cars here in Korea, here in Daegu. I'll get to stay back here and,
I got the car salesman vibe from you. I can see that.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Not Danny DeVito.
No.
Matilda.
Right. Great movie, classic.
Yeah.
We are coming up onto playoffs. What is your team's feeling going into the last few weeks of the season?
Well, we played our last game today,
That's right.
so we're kind of set as far as our record goes. But we're not too worried about that. We've been out there. I tell the team, go out, have fun, and learn every week. That's my big thing. Have fun and learn.
And a lot of barking.
And a lot of that's not my thing.
Who started that?
Brian Corrigan.
That makes sense.
Brian Corrigan.
That's fair.
Yeah. And we've learned a lot from day one to where we are now.
Absolutely.
As long as it's applied in the playoffs, I think we'll do well.
Any worries about the 2 weeks off between then and now?
I think it's a good break. Couple of injuries, couple of folks healing and whatnot. So to give us a chance to kind of get better. And yeah.
You can get people on the field on base too, maybe next week if you need get some cuts in.
Could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Won't, I guess.
Absolutely.
Anyone on your team you want to give a shout out to before we wrap up today?
No one specific. Honestly, the Hellhounds together as a team, they mesh well, they do great. And, one starts barking, the team barks because we're a pack, right? Hellhounds.
Pack of
Release the
dogs.
beast.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much, Cheech. That's Cheech, captain of the Hellhounds. Thank you for your time.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Cheech, for that. I think Greg and I confirmed that was the first captain that we've Well, no,
Yeah, we got
it was
Tim earlier
It was
in the year.
Tim. It was Tim. That seems like a long time ago.
Yeah.
But one of the first captains that we've got to take the interview with. We're still hunting for the other captains, so we need to get them on the Daegu Diamond Talk. Hopefully, before the season comes to an end here.
We've been forcing one away. Rob's been trying to get on the program since last season. We're telling him no.
Could be the finale. We'll see.
Okay.
But thank you, Cheech. Great debut on your spring captain this season, and the Hellhounds they're looking like they're going to be a
Scary.
tough out in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
yeah.
So if they're clicking, they're a good team. So watch out for them. Cool. So again, we're on schedule here
So
for
well,
the most part throughout the day. 3 p.m. game, almost to the dot. And we actually had more time than needed. People actually got to do batting practice and live batting practice
Between the first and second game too, we killed it
in
last
between
week
some
on
of the
time.
games. So that was cool. It's always
been a
nice to
while.
get a couple swings in before your game, like live swings. So 3 p.m. we had defying strikes at Hellhounds. This was a lot of runs scored in this one. So after the sixth, it's still relatively close. It's 18 to 15 strikes. It's a toss up. Any team could take it after 6.
Mm-hmm.
But defying strikes, with their last at bat in the 7th, they put up 11 runs.
Wait, is that right? Oh no, I did the math wrong. That'd be 13 runs.
Oh,
Yep.
It was 13 runs. Sorry, excuse me.
No, that's my fault.
Oh, you know what? I remember that because we thought the game was going to be over, by what time would it 4:30, right? Because our game was at 5.
Yep.
We thought, 30 minutes, live batting practice, maybe a little innie outie.
That's true. We didn't have as much time.
We didn't have as much time because they put up a 13-run 7th inning. And that inning alone probably took 30 minutes right there. But they just poured it on. They probably went through the lineup 1-2 times. Hit after hit. And I think, for the Hellhounds, it was their second game of a back-to-back, so they could have been a little tired coming off their win over 50, going on 5. And then it was just a little too much for them to bear in the bottom of the 7th. Hellhounds scored a couple back in the 7th, but that one ended 31 to 17. Defying strikes helps out their run diff.
Oh yeah.
And they're kind of middle top of the pack in the standings now. So we'll get to that a little bit later. And let's get to some outstanding performers.
So shout outs on the strikes. Shout out to our friend Will Wickham. Went 5 for 5. 2 more home runs, 6 RBIs, 4 runs scored. And you believe he was playing injured.
He was talking about a little bit of an injury, something going on with his leg. You know how active that guy is. It could have been from anything. It could have been from mountain biking, brewing beer, playing pickleball, cutting joke ball. No, but I think he said it's just something that's been lingering even from like last season or something. So it's something in his leg that's flaring up.
Okay.
I'm not sure the specifics on it, but
he's also playing third base a lot.
Right.
I don't think I've ever seen him at third. Usually he's first base, outfield.
But he looked natural out over there, like making sharp throws from third.
They had Will at third, Bobby at first, Murray in the outfield. I think Allie might be tinkering with some stuff.
John, you at short, solid.
That's normal. No, Johnny's on the Monsters.
Dan. Sorry, Dan.
Oh, Dan.
They're both green.
Yep.
Screzzy at short. No, he looked really solid out there, and maybe Allie, her thinking if he's a little injured, put him at a position that you might not have to be as mobile.
Yeah,
but third's the hot corner.
First base would be where, but
it
worked for them. Whatever they did,
he was stopping it. So,
and then give a shout out on the Hellhounds to Yonu. He went 3 for 4, 5 RBIs, 2 runs scored. New guy to the league. Seems like he's been playing well recently. Also,
and he was a pickup, right? Waiver. Was it a waiver?
I believe he was there from the start.
Was he?
I believe so. Could be wrong about that.
All right.
Second base and catcher, I believe, is where he is for Cheech's team.
Got it. All right. Nice job, Yonu. Cool. And then we had our finale, 5 p.m. This was a huge one. Weekend Warriors at Stranger Swings.
So before we get into that,
Go ahead.
we can speak, we'll speak more about standings after this week. But had the Strikes lost that game, then our teams would have been locked into the top 2 seeds of the playoffs, and that game could have been, our game could have been a little, you want to win, but a little lesser stakes.
It'd still be for like a first overall seed. Right?
Yeah, that matters to a point. But for me, I'd rather just first, second, whatever. But
both
the
teams
Strikes did win, so this game mattered.
I guess right. I wasn't even thinking about that. So both teams going into it 6-2,
That's right.
identical records.
Yep.
But the Warriors had gotten us the time before. Cool. You want to break it down?
I don't know what was going on with this. Very low scoring game. I believe we had an inning where we didn't score any runs. You guys had an inning where you didn't score any runs. So after the first 4 innings, the score was 7-4 Warriors. Then you guys really started to put it on us. You guys scored 5 runs in both the bottom of the 5th and the bottom of the 6th.
Right. So it's 14-9, top of the 7th. Momentum's kind of shifting in our direction.
Yeah, for sure.
Just get a couple outs, get a couple quick outs, and hopefully, find that third one and, go home easy. But that wasn't the case here.
We were at the very bottom of the order, Carter, and then the top of the order. We were at a good spot in our lineup.
So your second leadoff batter. Basically.
Carter is basically that. Yeah.
And Carter gets a base hit. It was a close bang play at first, but the call went your way, so safe at first, and then a hit, and then Brienne hit a bomb.
Quinn got on.
Quinn gets on, and then it's kind of a domino effect after that. And then, hats off to you. You were putting it in places where we weren't, and really made us run out there. I don't even know if it was. It was just really good hitting when you needed it. And so with that being said, the result of that top of the 7th inning, you put up 11 runs. So now it's 20-14. We've been putting up 5 runs the past couple innings. It's daunting, right? Having to put up 6 in 1 inning when you need it. But
it's daunting to play defense against you guys too. 6 runs is well within your range of a.
It's within the range. And I don't know exactly where we were in the lineup, maybe middle of the lineup.
Middle. I want to say
like that. Maybe Titus and then me and something like that. I think Titus led it off.
You had a 3-run home run, right?
I don't remember.
Maybe two. I think it might have been Titus you, Richard Titus you, something like that.
And then just not enough juice at the end. Scored 3 to make it a final of 20-17 Warriors. So they got our number in the regular season. They moved to 7-2. We're at 6-3. We'll get to the standings, but huge day from Carter Mott there. 4 for 4, 2 RBIs, 3 runs scored. And starting off that 7th inning strong was huge.
He's
and clutch. I think he played a little short.
He does.
Maybe a little more outfield in that game than short. And then on our side, Titus, big day. Made some really great plays at third. I remember one. Got a quick grounder from third, kind of faked the tag. Matt wasn't falling for it, but I was like, you might be spending too much time like playing around, but still got the throw over to first, and I don't know who hit it, but got the batter out. And Titus he's looking smooth over there at third these days. So not only his defense, he went 4 for 4 with a home run, 3 RBIs, 3 runs scored. Huge to have in the middle of the lineup there. So
good game,
very good game. And again, after the day, we were able to get all our interviews once we got off the field. But I was able to interview your better half, Soyeon, Bak Soyeon, and she had a couple words to say about the league and her rookie season that she's having. And here's what she had to say. All right, so we've got Bak So-yeon here from the Weekend Warriors. We just had a really fun game.
Yeah.
They ended up beating us, but that's all right. We'll get him in the playoffs. So-yeon, this is your first year playing in the league.
Yeah.
How have you been enjoying it so far?
Actually, our team had won 6 times in a row, so I was so happy.
Right.
And last week and 2 weeks ago, we faced the first losing,
Right.
and it was 2 times. So
Lost twice in a row.
I was so frustrated because it's first feeling from losing.
Right.
But I think we figured out how to recover that
Right.
feeling, and now we got one again.
Got a
To win
nice
again.
long weekend off. Got some time to think about it, and then you beat us, but it was a close game. So Soyeon, I know you really like the Samsung Lions, so you're kind of around the baseball vibe culture a lot. Who is your favorite player on the Samsung Lions?
I used to like Kujao,
Uh-huh.
like until 3 years ago, but these days, but still he's a good player.
Right,
He's a
right.
good leader
Uh-huh.
of the team. But I'm interested in who is in,
Kim Chi-chang,
no Park Sung-gyu.
Bang Sung-gyu. He's very good. He's also very young too, right? I
Yeah,
think?
he's very young. He's
really
younger
young.
than me. He's 2000 something.
Wow. So I would ask you, how did you find out about the league? But obviously,
Yeah.
it was probably Greg.
Yes.
How do you like being on the same team as your boyfriend? Is it fun?
Actually, before the season, I said I want to be different team
Oh,
with him because
oh.
I want to beat him.
There you go.
But actually, it's lovely to be with,
Right.
like, be same team with him.
Right, because you come to the field together,
Yeah.
you get to leave together, and,
And when
do all
I'm
that.
struggling, he helps some, like
Aw.
how to like
That's
recover
cute.
this feeling.
And
like
vice
that.
versa, I'm sure you help him when he's down, and,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that works out.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm only down when we lose.
Soyeon, when you're not playing softball,
Yes.
what do you like to do on like the weekends, or what are some of your hobbies?
After season, actually, I will have all day home day. I
Uh-huh.
will have it. I want to be at home.
Just rest.
Yeah, rest and watching movie and listening some music like that, and then without beer maybe. 'Cause I've drunk a lot with this league
Right.
these days.
So that's your time to just kind of reset
Yeah,
and
yeah,
recover. So you just want to be at home and just kind of be with yourself or Greg and
yeah.
just listen to music and just have some chill time.
Yes,
That's
I-
awesome. What is your favorite food? What do you like to eat?
I love spicy food.
Do you? All right.
Yeah, I love. Maybe it's hard to say why.
Maratang?
Oh, yeah, I love it. Oh,
Did I get
yes,
it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You
awesome.
are, yeah.
My dad just visited Korea, and his favorite food ended up being maratang, and
Yeah.
that was like a huge surprise to me. So that was
really
my
nice.
first guess.
Yeah.
So ending the interview here, Soyeon, it's been a great interview. If you can sum up the league, if you could say 3 words about the league, what would you say? Like exciting, fun, friendly. What are 3 words that come to mind?
Beer,
Yes.
frustration,
Huh?
and what is the last word? Justification and enjoy.
Enjoyment.
Yeah,
All right.
enjoyment.
Very good.
Yeah.
Soyeon, great job today. We'll see you hopefully in the playoffs. Good game.
Good game.
And that's a DDT interview.
All right, thanks for the interview, Soyeon. You're doing so well this year. I'm so happy to have you in the league.
Aw, that's cute.
On
On the same team. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, as you saw there, she said she didn't want to be on my team.
But it's worked out.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
I mean, you're on the best team so far. So
So far, and so good. Let's get into the standings. So we won't go through the standings in ranked order. We will go through them in order, but let's talk about what each team is playing for going into the final week. So our first overall team right now is the Weekend Warriors. We've already clinched the first overall seed and a bye into the second round. So we are playing for fun this weekend.
cool, as it should be, as it always is. Stranger swing. So we're sitting at 6-3, but we're not in the clear just yet, which I didn't know until consulting with Greg off camera. So we can clinch a semifinal bye with a win, right? We're playing Defying Strikes, who's in third. So if we win, we control our own destiny. But if we fall, we have to lose by more than 10 runs because the first time we played them, which I didn't know it was head-to-head run differential. I thought it was just overall run differential. So Greg corrected me with that. I think the first time we beat them by 10, so they have to beat us by 10 or more, or is it 11?
If you 10 by 10 plus runs. So if you lose by 9 or fewer, you still get second.
Right. So we'll just have to.
If you lose, keep it close.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But never want to go into a win hoping for a loss. So we'll just try and win and keep our worries aside.
Why don't more teams just win every game? Are they stupid?
All right, so that's how we control our destiny there. Defying Strikes.
Third place are the Defying Strikes. They can finish anywhere between second and fourth. They need a win and a victory by more than 10 runs against you guys to claim second place.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go down. Okay, that's it. Like third or fourth, depending on run differential or overall record.
Right.
Or if they win by fewer than 10 runs, they lock up third place.
Right.
All
right. They need to win
by
to get
10 or
second.
more.
If they win by like less than 10, maybe they get the third place there.
Yeah.
But if they
lose, then maybe the Monsters can steal.
Maybe they get the fourth. All right.
It's
a little confusing here, but the Monsters, who are currently sitting in fourth place, they can finish third or fourth. So I guess they would be hosting a first round playoff game then, right?
Yeah.
The third or fourth
Yep.
seed. They need to win. They're playing the Weekend Warriors coming up, so they need to win over the Warriors and a Stranger Swings win. So they need the Defying Strikes to lose, and they need to win to get the 3 seed. If both those things don't happen, they fall to the 4th seed.
If only one of them doesn't happen.
Right. If only one of those things happen, they don't get the 3 seed.
Right. I wish we could do like a graphic.
I'll put the standings here, hopefully, and make it a little more simple to digest.
Anyways, we can breeze through these last two. Hellhounds locked into 5th, playing for fun. 50s locked into 6th, playing for fun.
Cool. All right. Week 8, we're back at the same park that we've always been at. Beautiful park. I think, hopefully we should have some beautiful weather again, crossing our fingers. 10 a.m., let's go through these real quick. We got Swings at Defying Strikes. It's a big one for both teams. I'll pick them. Swings take this one.
Well, I'm still. I got to take the Swings. Yeah.
12 p.m. Warriors at the Monsters.
Warriors.
You're just playing for fun here, and your whole team knows that going in. And the Monsters, they're gritty. Monsters take this one.
You know what's the most fun? Winning.
Winning.
So I got the Warriors.
Monsters take that one. All right. So the schedule's
only
not
2
just
games.
full packed. Oh, it is only 2 games.
Only
right.
2 games.
Only 2 games, and then it's all fun from there.
Mm-hmm.
But games are fun too.
Winning.
When you're winning. 2 p.m. we got the DSL 20th anniversary cookout. We're celebrating Veterans Day. We're celebrating Hall of Fame, and we're gonna do some all-star events. So stick around after your game, or if you don't have a game, come by, watch the first couple games, stay around till 2.
See some old faces.
What are we cooking out? Dogs and burgers?
Probably.
That kind of stuff. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Keep it simple. And what are we going after that?
So at 6 p.m., we are all going to meet downtown for the Communes and Go-Go's All-Star events. Not too much information about what exactly that is. Check your team chats, check the Facebook page.
Contact LV. She knows all.
It'll be a surprise.
All right. So hopefully we can expect some good weather. We'll have lots of food out there. Only 2 games this time, but a fun-packed Saturday nonetheless. Drop us an email, daegu.diamond.talk@gmail.com if you want us to talk about anything. You want to come on the pod, come on the YouTube video here. We've only got probably 1 or 2 more episodes that we'll be releasing. So it's been a good time, but subscribe if you haven't already.
That's it for us today, right? Daegu Diamond Talk, DSL, meet a person,
drink a beer,
win a championship.
All right.
Cheers to that.
All right, cool. See you out of the field.